Hey legends, so I just wanted to come at you today with just some recent thoughts I've been having about ankle dorsiflexion, which we know is a really important range of motion, not only for runners but for any athlete who does much squatting and just for general knee, hip, overall health. And this post was inspired by the movement maestro, shout out, who got me thinking about these sorts of things. And I think a lot of what she said is very true, is that we don't spend enough time strengthening our ankle dorsiflexors. So even amongst runners, we do so much calf plantar flexion work, calf strengthening for our posterior chain. And we really know that's really important because we do know how important those plantar flexors are. However, we massively neglect the dorsiflexors. So the guys on the side here, so tibialis anterior, extensor hallucis longus, extensor digitorum longus. The guys that do this. We do a lot of this, but we don't work much on this. And this is a really important range of motion through running and through gait. So not only do these muscles help decelerate you so you don't smash into the floor, they're also really important for as you're coming for pronation, because dorsiflexion is one aspect of pronation, and pronation ain't the devil. Pronation is really important. It's how you absorb shock from the ground. So particularly for you high arch people who have a hard time pronating, maybe we need to start working on some dorsiflexion. And then finally, it's also a really important phase of push-off, because we know that people who have limited ankle dorsiflexion here tend to push off early, tend to do weird bouncy things when they run, or have a hard time getting into their hip, so they might hyperextend through their low back, all those sorts of things. So why don't we do any ankle dorsiflexion strengthening? So I'm going to give you two exercises that I think you should start including to start strengthening your ankle dorsiflexors. It may not only help improve your ankle dorsiflexion range and also help improve your squat and your just general movement. It might actually also take some tension away from your calf if you believe in reciprocal inhibition and all those sorts of things, even though the evidence is a bit wishy-washy there these days. However, if you're going to do this, you should also be able to do this. So, first exercise, basic ankle dorsiflexion mode. However, most people keep it really passive and then they just sort of lean into it. We're just going to contract our ankle dorsiflexors even more at the end range. And how we're going to do that is by lifting on our toes into the air. So the base of my first and fifth toe is still on the floor, so I still have a nice tripod here between my heel base of first and base of fifth toe. However, my toes are in the air. So as I dorsiflex and then lift that up, I feel this massive burn down through the side of my calf and right around into the top of the foot. Don't push through any pinchiness, so if it's pinching a little bit too much through there, then just come out of it a little bit and then do it. However, hold this as an active contraction and really try and drive some strength into these guys. The second exercise I have for you, and this is where the movement measure came in because I saw her post this one, so it's a bit of a steal, is a single leg butt slider, which she calls a butt slider. So you bring your legs away from the wall, knees straight, and I think we should be doing it single leg, because if we're going to do single leg calf raises, we may as well do single leg ankle dorsiflexion butt sliders. And the more I've been testing these in my runners, the more and more I've seen that people are actually having a really hard time creating this movement. So what you're going to do is keeping your knees straight, lift your foot into the air and then come back down. Your heel's on the floor, so you're just lifting your toes and the forefoot into the air. You'll feel your butt will slide up a wall. Not much, maybe a centimetre or two, it's not a huge movement. And it's actually really tiring. So if you're going to do 30 calf raises, you should be able to do 30 of these. So if we're going to have a return to running requirement that requires you to do 30 calf raises, I don't see why we're not also requiring our runners to be able to do 30 of these guys. That's already 7 and I'm feeling a nice burn through the side of my calf there. All 3 here. So give those a go, start strengthening your ankle dorsiflexors as well as your ankle plantar flexors, and let me know how you go.